That may be Drake May's best play of the night right there. He saw that blitz coming. He's standing in his own end zone, got it out quickly. Boom, let's go. Now he's starting to read this thing a little bit.
Super Bowl Sunday, let's get it. The Patriots been down all quarter. We are in the beginning of the first quarter. The Seahawks got 19. New England Patriots got 7. They always seem to surprise us, so let's go. So far, Super Bowl 60 has been pretty good.
That was up for grabs for everybody, but when you get in this situation, yes, you got to go for a few throws, but that one was not what you would suggest there. Too many people had that.
I tried to cast it the other way, but it wasn't allowing me to do it, so I'm doing it this way.
How close to this first down you have to get to go for it?
This is free, whoever wants to watch. We in the fourth quarter. Come on, y'all.
So now they're spreading the formation and they're chipping here. But you have like 4-man rush, and there are gaps in a 4-man rush. There always has been. And so now by spreading out the defense, you're giving your
Super Bowl 60, y'all. I'm just gonna leave it like this because, like I said, it wasn't working for me the other way. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't go live much. But I'm thankful that it allowed me to do it this way.
Wasn't that close to desperation time yet, where you just have to put it in harm's way. And the pick for Julian Love's 7th year in the league out of Notre Dame. With the Giants' his first 4 years, with the Pro Bowl in 2023. Good veteran.
Come on.
And the leaders of this Seattle defense. He comes up to the big here in the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
He takes his rushing total 118 yards on the run. Just one of those plays that Seattle has run so well, and I think when you have a defense like this, you can begin to wear down the other team. But it really, go back to the start of this game when there was no offense, and Kenneth Walker gave him something, right? That got this offense, that got this team started. Yeah, Seattle's 2 longest gains on the night. That may be the most basic one I've ever seen.
Come on.
What is this? Skip. My room. He's gone. That's professional football. I love that. I mean, slow motion was paused. Oh, opening there. Here we go. That's the first down. 128 rushing yards.
Rookie of the Year after he was drafted in the second round. And these playoffs have given you glimpses to how good Kenneth Walker can be in big games.
He's as casual with his stance as he is with his running style. He just stands straight up back there. It looks like he's not going to do anything too extreme, but he has filled in the gap. Charbonnet got out. And have another guy step in. He has done it.
Pretty even beats between the two. Walker bouncing to the outside. Himself out of that wings down the 11 yard. He gave the yard. And we're at third down. The clock is moving fast. Now 6:15 left in regulation. Field goal here, it will be a 15-point game. So still a two-possession game. Time is running down fast for the pass. Can't go fast enough to make the penalties yet. Swings it left. It is caught short of the first down. So Smith and Jake goes back in. Ravens can take a timeout here. 5:35 to go. Field goal attempt likely coming for the Seahawks to try to preserve some time here. If it is a 15-point game.
I'm just going to say this clip has a lot more nerve than I do. There's no way I'm throwing that out route right there because the only thing that gets you beat is a pick six. And but anyway, this has been a bold game from the beginning, especially on the defensive side. And you just have to give the Seahawks credit. They've been doing this all year. This isn't unusual. I just don't know if everybody in the country sees that on a regular basis.
Talk about the points scored in a season when you add in the playoffs. Jason Myers with his very busy night of 13 points is passing the Danian Thomas. There's one more game now in the NFL. The regular season adds to that. Still, Myers setting a new mark, trying to add to it from 26. That's his fifth field goal. He sets a Super Bowl record for the most field goals in a game with 5. And the lead is 15.
Big news, America! Wegovy now comes in a pill. So adults with obesity can lose weight and keep it off along with diet and exercise. Yes, thank you, DJ Khaled. Be honest. If there was a pill that made other helpful things possible, you'd take it.
If there was a pill that could help me parallel park, I'd take it.
If there was a pill to make me a pro wrestler, I'd take it. Say Uncle Khaled.
If there was a pill that helped me rescue more kittens, I'd take it.
Gracias, long-arm lady.
If there was a pill that made people stop being so judgy about how to lose weight.
Maybe we don't need a pill for everything, but for managing weight, there's Wegovy, the first and only GLP-1 pill to weight.
If you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or is allergic to it, tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation, gallbladder, or severe stomach pain. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms.
I'm using the table.
Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes or heart racing at rest. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
That's not your car, is it?
Ask your prescriber about once daily Wegovy pills.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Internet can't code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
I can now.
So you're saying we can all build apps now?
Yeah.
I'm on lunch.
I gotta make the call.
I'll be in my office.
Just built an inventory tracker.
Protein calculator.
Look there an app. Profesor de Español, an interoffice dating app.
For dogs. For office dogs.
Back here in Santa Clara, 5:35 to go. Seattle leading by 15. Patriots await the ball. Robert Kraft there, with Dana on the left, son Jonathan, president of the Kraft Group, on the right. Robert Kraft. He's been to every Super Bowl the Patriots played. When they played the Super Bowl 20, he was there as a fan. Of course, he famously tells the story of being a season ticket holder, and then through his business success purchasing the Patriots, he has turned it into one of the best franchises in all the sports. Turn here for Trevion Henderson, who goes back to try to add some sizzle to the return game. And he gets near the 40-yard line as he goes down to give Drake Mason decent field position. Well, this is the second Super Bowl played here. The Carolina Panthers were here against Denver in Super Bowl 50. Drake May had a seat with his dad in section 108. Melissa asked him about it right before kickoff. Drake said it is cool. And he even talked to us about it before the playoff run began. With the full circle opportunity, kids from Carolina wearing a Cam Newton jersey. Now he's got a bunch of people wearing his jersey in the stands. It has not been the game he hoped for. Still time here at 5.5. This relentless Seattle defense continues to have a night. Their sixth sack.
Like, this is with a 4-man rush. You know, you're not going to win unless you can block a 4-man rush. And you got it.
They slings it out. Andre Stevenson, stiff arm will get out of bounds. Now under 5 minutes, that'll stop the clock at 4:57.
It's not over. I mean, how many games have we seen here with 5 minutes to go? 2 scores is what we're talking about here. So they just need to hit some more plays. And obviously, 4 down territory from here give you that advantage.
Sideline, get out of bounds when you can. Take what you can. Gotta get a first down here, third down. And May throws. It's complete. The tight end Henry is the 44-yard line. So that gets New England into Seattle territory.
I would be at record pace here, trying to not let these guys substitute in and out. They did get a substitution in there.
And then we have pressure as well. And May get it back down as Witherspoon came on the pressure.
Come on.
He is going the distance for a touchdown.
Oh! Seattle. Our Seahawks got another touchdown.
Same blitz, Mike.
You think the Patriots are gonna catch up?
They just cannot.
Super Bowl 60. We got 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the 4th round.
Difficult.
Come on now.
The open side for Drake May, and this is going to be just a learning experience tonight.
Tom Brady retired. Come on now.
10 times in this game. And that one got there finally. Tying a Super Bowl record with that, counting as a sack, so that's 7. One of the best defensive performances in Super Bowl history put up by the Seahawks tonight.
Come on now.
29-7.
Same blitz, right? They're going to come here, they're going to go there, and here's
Come on.
because as a quarterback, you have vision to that side, but he has not seen that blitz, and he hasn't had an answer for it. He did show a few answers, but you just have to sometimes tip your cap to the other team. They were physically tougher and stronger, and mentally they got the job done against us too.
Comes out, and Nwosu comes up and gets it right out of the air. Sam Darnold's the first USC quarterback to start a Super Bowl, and Nwosu, another Trojan, Fights out to the end zone. It's been an uphill fight all night. The Patriots, Keenan as he's done. Kenneth Walker, welcome to defense back. Dark side defense, it's been lights out.
I don't even know if I could pick a side.
The whistle here, a flag thrown. As this kickoff was taking
The ball's
place.
not made ready for play. We'll redo the free kick.
After we get them ready for play for the officials before you can kick off. By the way, just adding to the Super Bowl history, that extra point by Myers gives him 17 points, 5 field goals, a couple of extra points, and Jason Myers has the most points by a kicker in Super Bowl history. Patriots James White in that 28-3 comeback had 20 points. Jalen Hurts had 20 with Philadelphia against Kansas City in Super Bowl 57. All ready for play this time. Kyle Williams will take it in. Bring it out to the 35.
This has been one brilliant game by the secondary of the Seahawks. We talked about the pass rush a lot, but across the board, the coverage of Devin Witherspoon and Nick Emanwari and Kobe Bryant and Julian Love. Think about all the things we've talked about. Reek Woolen ended up on the wrong side of the field, gave up one touchdown. Josh Jobe, who's been so physical, intimidating in some ways here tonight. I didn't think it was possible to do what they've done to these receivers from New England.
Right underneath Mario Douglas. Good stuff.
Come on.
Close to the first down as we were preparing for the game, and we kept looking at tape after
No
tape.
defense.
Seattle defense and saying, wow, really good, really good, really good. I asked you, Legion of Boom, are there any comparisons? It's different schematically.
It is.
But the impact isn't.
No, it's not. They didn't have all of those 6 defensive backs and blitzes, and these guys are sitting up there with that front four and just wreaking havoc. And then the guys on the back end are cashing it in.
Austin Hooper scored a touchdown against the Patriots in that 28-3 comeback. He was with the Falcons then, and then a touchdown to make that Super Bowl 14-0. He's with the Patriots this season after some time with Las Vegas. First, Josh McDaniels, the offensive coordinator, head coach with the Raiders, head coach with Denver. Now back to the third stint with the Pats. Manning taking off, sliding down to the 36-yard line. Nick Emanwari is lurking. It's a penalty marker down.
Hold it. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. Quick play first down.
So the center, Garrett Bradbury, is the third on New England tonight.
Yeah, I think Drake May saying we should start holding a little earlier. I mean, he's just been getting smoked tonight. It's not all on that line. It's not all on the quarterback. And it's not all on the wide receivers. But none of them have had a collective night tonight.
Ball on the 49-yard line, properly spotted here. Reception in, Andre Stevenson leaking out. That's the sideline.
Oh my God.
Game. Chris, we talked about the old Legion of Boom in this new secondary. All rebuilt. 2 of the builds by that man, John Schneider, President of Football Operations and GM of these Seahawks now. 16 years, taking them back to the Super Bowl. He started in Green Bay for 8 years. So impressive to build one Super Bowl championship team and run, and he's built the second one now.
This time without Pete Carroll. So, and they were very close to a third, except for Malcolm Butler making the play on the goal line.
And how impactful Is John Schneider and Mike McDonald was making the decision of where he was going to be a head coach when he was being courted a couple of years ago. And the time spent with John Schneider and his wife when he got off the plane is what convinced him to take the offer from Seattle and being in place with the Seahawks head coach.
Oh! Oh my God! Where's the defense at?
They're on the 7-yard line to be first and goal for the Patriots.
If you'd have told me that Stephon Diggs was going to have as little impact on this game as he has against his own defense, I wouldn't.
Oh!
Tyler McDonald, he came down from Seattle, was trying to get bodies on the field. So he'll earn his second year with 2:32 to go. So there's a phrase around the Seattle team, chasing edges. What does that mean? It's just getting that little extra thing. In our production meeting with Mike, I asked him, can you describe yourself to America? Because he's going to be a Super Bowl coach. He's very anonymous to most of the country. And he sat there. He sat there, and he sat there. He's very selfless, doesn't like talking about himself. But I think we're going to get to know him very well in the next few years.
Well, what was interesting, too, is that he admitted in the opening session with the team this year that I really have to improve as a public speaker. I felt like I've been better for you. And that vulnerability played really well in the room.
First and goal from May. And his end zone shot. Collins, it's incomplete. It's a good point, Chris, because the coach showing vulnerability right at the start allowed all the corrections, the feedback to be from a much more positive place for these players.
Well, and the other thing they did was they switched out what they were doing on the offensive side, right? It just wasn't matching his vision of this football team. And once they made that change, you could see offense, defense, special teams, it was all one.
This is just Darnold. It was the new coordinator in Kubiak.
Oh my God.
Takes this Raiders job.
No. Come on.
Stevenson takes it off his 2 tops and scores a touchdown. Looks like May was going to run it in.
Yeah.
Stevenson going to look at it and make sure that he caught it before it hit the ground.
And I think May thought that.
Wow, yeah, he got it.
I think May thought that he had made a mistake. He grabbed his helmet as soon as he threw it.
Woo! It didn't touch.
It's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Watch May.
Oh!
He's like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Touchdown.
He goes for 2 this time around.
Seahawks 29. New England Patriots 13. We got 2 minutes and 21 seconds in the fourth quarter. Oh!
As he went up for that ball, and both players involved in the collision are down.
That would have been another touchdown if they caught it. Is he all right?
As they were both going for the ball.
Uh-oh.
Well, Henry gets up right away. The Seattle athletic training staff out to look at Bryant.
Damn.
So even though he got there a little bit early, no foul because he has the right to go for the football.
Good to see both players get up, walk off after that big hit. 2 quarters.
Looks like we're gonna go into overtime. I don't want to say too much.
21 to go. No surprise onside kicks.
2 minutes and 21 minutes, 21 seconds. Woo!
Do that here. Onside kicks, we have not had one in the postseason. And the success rate remains down at 10%, 5 of 52. And you think of that rule changing, and you understand the kickoff rules, but it means you'll never see one of the great plays in Super Bowl history. The Thomas Morstead onside kick surprised to start the second half to steal the edge of possession from Sean Payton and the Saints.
I'll never forget it. I was at the concession stand. Something on television.
Well, congrats to all the folks in this host committee in the San Francisco Bay Area. Levi's Stadium hosting its second Super Bowl. 70,823 here in Santa Clara for this one. And another great job of hosting the event. 3rd time, as I said before, the Bay Area. Second in Levi's. Let's see which way Oregonis will go with the onside kick. Has to travel 10 yards. Well, the offense can touch it. And Seattle needed a Kodak moment, got a picture up. They'll take their last timeout. That means their special teams coach will go to work. And their special teams coach is a familiar name in football. To Harbaugh. Jeremy Springer is the New England special teams coach. Jay Harbaugh, 36 years old, is the second-year special teams coach. He is Jim Harbaugh's son. Jim made it to the game. The whole crew, his entire family in the RV, they came up. Jay's been around Dad from back in his playing days with the Colts. Been on opposite sides of the preseason. And part of a coaching family, multi-generation. Look at that picture.
It looks like
Jim and Jay on the opposite side there with Michigan. Of course, John, who's now with the Giants. And Jack, the dad, 3 generations of football coaches.
You ever want to talk a little ball? That's a good spot.
Gotta have it here for the Pats. Twister. And it bounced cleanly to George Holani. He's able to recover. And the Seahawks have it. The Patriots 45 with 2:20 to go. This 29-13 game. And that means it's time to get ready for the party.
Stirring and stirring and stirring, my crew.
Unless they go into overtime.
Coaches never want to think anything about it. They're just thinking forward, make sure there are no mistakes, handle it the right way.
One.
Various acts are being planned behind. See a lot of timeouts. England's got 2 left. Walker got the man's block, wants to stay in bounds and smartly dives forward. You will see the sideline reacting, yelling at which one. Stay in bounds. So Vrabel can take the second timeout.
I wonder how many yards he's made tonight after going backwards. He kind of goes out
One.
and comes back, and then his speed allows him to get around the edge. It's at some night.
Seahawks got 29.
For those of you
New England Patriots got 13 on the scoreboard. We got 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fumble return, which means there is no sack on the play. So the Seattle sack total goes back from 7.
Come on.
It's time to Super Bowl record. Now back down to 6. So there's the official score. 1 timeout left for New England to take. Grab the line with everyone. Darnold just keeps it, slides down. Will take its last time out here with 2:10 remaining.
2 minutes
Went the
and
wrong
10
way, so
seconds remaining.
up there.
Tough night. 2nd year as quarterback for Drake May. You come to the Super Bowl, you don't know if you'll ever be back. His dad's Dan Marino about that. But Chris, for Sam Darnold, there was a lot of good positive feelings. So many players from around the league come into the Super Bowl city for appearances, Radio Row, media conversation. And a lot of them said they were pulling for Sam Darnold, symbol of the resiliency that pro athletes go through.
You know, Mike, it reminds me a little bit of Joe Flacco's year. He had that perfect playoff run, remember? And for a guy who led the league in turnovers, for him to be perfect here, look out!
Oh!
There's a flag down.
Oh my God!
Walker takes it in for the touchdown. Penalty marker down on the play. Oh, offense number 51. 3-yard penalty. 3rd down. Center Jalen Sundell. He doesn't believe it, but it might be the reason that hole opened up. That's it.
Right there.
No defense. Damn.
On Robert Spillane. That might have been an MVP changing run if Walker got to 100.
Damn, they couldn't catch it. Where's the team at?
And a touchdown. He thought he had his moment. And a Super Bowl touchdown.
I wonder how Dan.
I don't know. Seattle has their backup center, Timmy, in there to block from the backfield. as Walker goes forward for a yard. And the 2-minute warning comes at 1:57 to go. Great season for New England, but a better season for Seattle. A couple of minutes from starting a celebration throughout the Great Pacific Northwest.
The one who dies with the most toys wins.
50 million Americans can't be wrong because winning is more fun.
Your tie was stronger than so.
Look at this amazing demonstration.
I want to feel more beautiful.
In a search that has continued for centuries, and its focus on more and more.
I'll be the top of the town.
You've got to get more pleasure out of this. You can get more pleasure out of this. Here's the more Daredevil Tigers more fantastic things. This just it. You don't want to be less. There is other changing American market. Now consumer. You've got to learn to get more pleasure out of this. You can get more pleasure out of this.
Rich people live longer. All that money doesn't just buy more stuff, it buys more time. The wealth gap is a health gap. The rich have health care that comes to them, custom formulated peptides, specialists on call, and preventative care before they need it. They get the best of everything. So why don't you? Now you can do Hims and Hers. Diagnostic testing for a complete snapshot of your health. Weight loss treatments that fit your goals. Menopause and testosterone hormones to keep you feeling great. And early cancer detection through a simple blood test. The same science, the same access, no connections required. Now that's rich. Get started today with Hims and Hers.
Let's play. This is how we do it.
Come on, where y'all at? Come show me some love in here.
Awesome. Hanks, awesome. Hang time under 2 seconds. Grade 10 out of 10. The get off
Come on.
was under 2 seconds. Beg your pardon.
You have had a night tonight, haven't you?
Decoded special teams.
Oh, yeah.
15 punts, 5 field goals.
Nobody happier, but it's a great special team tonight. You are the winner. I vote for you, Chris.
Patriots out of timeout. Down 16. And Stephon Diggs underneath to 12. All his games, his long career, a decade in the league, finally getting to the Super Bowl for the very first time. Still looking forward to having a big night in the big game. Austin Hooper. First down around the 17-yard line. Patriot team started 1-2. Remember, 4-win team. We saw them week 5 in Orchard Park beat the then 4-0 Bills. That was a open-your-eye wow moment that Drake man, this team may have something going. And that's caught by Matt Collins for progress of first down. And people doubted the schedule, saying it was one of the weakest for a team to ever win a division. One of the weakest schedules in 25 years. Here comes the pressure one more time from Witherspoon. Finally picked up as the flag is down and May is sacked.
Offside. Defense, number 7, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Big play first down.
On to Wosu. They got through the playoff games. They were difficult playoff games and good defenses they played.
Really good.
Too much tonight.
But even better defense out here tonight. I mean, really, it's been consistent. I mean, it really has been. This is a defense that nobody has been able to crack the code on. Maybe the Rams are little.
May on the run.
Come on, they run out of time.
Flames incomplete. 39 seconds left. May helped up by Mike Vrabel. See that? It reminded of Vrabel getting to May, even though he was a year 2 quarterback. Talking leadership.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense number 27. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
And he essentially told May, you got to fake it till you make it. Like, you need to be a leader as a quarterback. You can't wait to have a 4,000-yard season. And that really developed as time went on this year.
It did, and I can't help but think a little bit of the other side of the ball and Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
15. How many people gave up on him? I mean, nobody's giving up on Greg Benjamin. We all know he's going to be a star in this game. Sam Darnold come back and do what he's done in this Super Bowl and then the entirety of these playoffs. Just can't say enough about it.
Come on, 29 seconds.
Right, Chris, for all that doubted, all that wondered, all that gave up on him, he's going to be a Super Bowl champion.
20
20
seconds.
seconds.
18, 17.
May loading up.
Come on.
Shut downfield into coverage.
Oh!
Intended for Keyshawn Booty with 12 seconds.
That would have been another touchdown.
There's your newest superstar in the coaching ranks right there. Everybody seems to want one of those
The clock is stopped at 12
coaches that
seconds.
can last many, many years as your head coach. Guess what, Seattle? You found one.
Come on.
There is 36-year-old McVay Tomlin win the Super Bowl, and he'll become the 3rd youngest head coach to win a Super Bowl. In the hands,
Where's the defense at? Damn it.
29, and that will do it.
Oh!
Reigns above them all.
Them Seattle Hawks won.
The Seahawks, Super Bowl champions for the
Yeah.
second time.
Them Hawks. All right.
He deserved that, man. What an incredible job he's done.
Shot. Take it all in. Take it all in.
Oh! We got the party in.
Let's start is with Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth, you're looking around, the confetti's falling, you just won the Super Bowl. What are your emotions?
Oh no, it's just a dream come true, you know, because a lot of people that play their whole career and never make it this far. So it's a blessing, you know. I thank Coach McDonald and the team, you know, for sticking together.
Yeah, and we heard how connected this team is over and over again. How special is it to win with these guys?
It's great, you know, because we went through adversity throughout the season, but we stayed together. You know, that adversity showed who we were as a team, and you know we got a brotherhood going on right now, and it's special.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Let's go to Kaylee. Thanks, Melissa. Devin, you have been called the heart of this defense, and now you are a Super Bowl champion. Describe the emotion.
Man, it's crazy, you know? It's a one-of-a-kind feeling, bro. You talk about a group of guys who battle every day, bro, who believe in each other, believe in their coach. I mean, you can't describe this group no better, man. It's just a one-of-a-kind feeling, bro. I was just so happy to battle with these guys, you know? We went through a lot, but we believe. And all y'all doubters out there who said all that other stuff, y'all don't know what's going on in this building, man. We 1-1 over here. It's a one-of-a-kind feeling.
Your defense was the toughest to score on this season. You didn't make it any easier tonight. What fueled you?
You know, just being able to be here, you know, we did this all year long, man. We treated every game the same. We never got our hopes up too high. We never got complacent. You know, we just kept battling, you know. You talk about a group of guys to stay together. We're going to fight for each other all game, every game. I mean, you can't describe the team no better than that, bro. I'm just so proud of my brothers and my organization, man, my team. I'm just happy, man, you know. I'm happy for the 12s, too. You see these people who came out here to support us. It's a one-of-a-kind fan base. And it just means everything to get them another ring. So we've been celebrating Seattle on that parade.
When you and Jackson City and Yumekah met for the first time, when you were drafted in the first round together 3 years ago, you shared a mission to bring a Super Bowl back to Seattle. How did that partnership between you two make this a reality?
It made everything, you know. You talk about two guys when we first came together, we was the first two drafted. So we was able to see the facility and everything first. We made a promise to each other, you know. Where we gonna be able to do this, we gonna be able to turn this program around. We be able to win the Super Bowl, man. You talk about battling every year. We had a rough couple years early, but we're talking about battling, man. Every day, coming to work every day like it's our last. Never giving up, man. Talking about keep working. I mean, it's hard to put this into words, bro, but I'm talking about my brother, man. Ain't no better feeling to celebrate with him.
Go celebrate with him now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have a drink or two, or maybe three. Who knows? Hey, thank y'all so much for your time. Time to go celebrate with my guys, man.
Thank you. Bye.
Kelly, thank you. It was Mike McDonald who said it on the podium after the NFC Championship game in front of all the 12s in Seattle. Hey, you had to go through your two division rivals. People were giving you a lot of credit. He said very clear, we did not care. And that was a bit of the attitude that you heard in the comments there. David Witherspoon, as this Seattle team has climbed to the top of the mountain in the NFL of the Super Bowl. Melissa.
Well, we have Sam Darnold down here. Sam, what does this moment mean?
It's unbelievable. You know, just everything that's happened in my career, but to do it with this team, I wouldn't want it any other way. So proud of our guys, our defense. I mean, I can't say enough great things about our defense and special teams. I know we won the Super Bowl, but we could have been a little bit better on offense, but I don't care about that right now. It's an unbelievable feeling, man. I'm just so happy for the guys in the locker room and the coaches that put in so much effort throughout the whole season.
You mentioned everything you've been through, all the ups and downs, all the teams. How did all of that experience help you get to right here?
I think that's it. You know, I think all my teammates, all my coaches I've ever had, always believing in me. I've always believed in myself because of my family and my friends. So it's as simple as that. As long as you believe in yourself, anything's possible.
It's Super Bowl champion.
Thank you.
In the same draft class with Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. He's the first to get to a Super Bowl. He's the one who gets the ring. The Seattle Seahawks, the 17th franchise to win multiple Super Bowl titles. This one, like the last one, defined by their defense. Cooper Kupp, 2 Super Bowl titles, 2 different teams. Wasn't the MVP of this Super Bowl, but had a big role. Patriots defense played well on this night, but for Christian Gonzalez, that effort in vain, he feels that pain. Stephon Diggs, a decade in the league, finally got to the big game, but could not come up with the big moments in part because Drake May, the second-year quarterback, was under pressure throughout. Extraordinary season for Mike Vrabel from 4 wins last year, takes over, gets him to the Super Bowl. But the celebration and the splash belong to Mike McDonald at age 38, 12 years after being hired as an intern. Entering the NFL, he's now atop the football world. Seattle's the Super Bowl 60 champ. The Walmart postgame show comes up after these messages.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Bitter really is an acquired taste. So you know it's not for everybody. But the real one, where that flavor is, when you get to the bottom of that mug, and there ain't nothing left but that grit, so we really appreciate that grind. Because nothing tastes as good as getting your leg back. It tastes good, don't it?
When every day feels the same, one man wants more. I need an adventure. So Ken goes to Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
So if I book my flight now, but I stay later.
Book now or add later. You still save.
Thanks, voice in the sky.
The more Ken travels, the more he saves. Bundling flights, stays, and cars.
Good horsey.
He even got this rental with his rewards.
And Ken that. It was free.
Ken, in Italy, they also drive on the right.
Me scoozy.
Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
Creation is an audacious act. to imagine a universe. A universe that we can see and touch.
It's time to fly!
Let me show you. If you drift.
Sorry, folks, we're stuck. Tour's over.
It's over?
Here, hold my Oikos.
Hey, big fella.
Yumekah!
Oikos is packed with complete protein to help build strong muscles.
Introducing Tylenol Extra Strength Liquid Gels. The #1 doctor-recommended pain relief brand is now at the speed of liquid. Because when pain strikes, care can't wait.
Finance meeting in 5
minutes. Warning. I got it. Allow me. My answer. We're saving so much time. Policy violation coming through.
Travel, meal, hotels. How's this? Beautiful. Everybody's in.
Multiply what's possible at ramp.com. Careful. Got it. Careful.
This is Freshpet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors. There are no cut corners, no easy ways out. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real, fresh, healthy food belongs in everybody's bowl. Freshpet, healthy food, fresh from the fridge.
Are my 5 morning alarms a metaphor for everything else I'm putting on, like my laundry or my 768 unread texts?
You don't want all of this showing up on your face. Try Hydro Boost.
Neutrogena, weightless hydration that goes deep.
Welcome to the Walmart postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl 60 champions. They win their second, 29-13. Patriots got them at Super Bowl 49. They get revenge 11 years later. Chris, this is the first team to win the Super Bowl with no turnovers the entire postseason. And tonight, that was a big part of the story.
It really was. And the way the game played out, Sam Darnold could have easily turned it over 2 or 3 times, sack fumbles, interceptions. He did not. And it really was the difference. It doesn't always have to be pretty from the quarterback position, but you can't lose the game in the Super Bowl. And what he did under all that pressure was pretty amazing.
15, 4th and 4 years, and he found the right place at the right time for the success. Great year. Enjoy the game with you.
Enjoy the Olympics. You're off now. You're going to host the show. You're going to Italy. Unbelievable.
We're going to do the handoff to Maria for the trophy presentation. Then we'll be back with the Olympics from the field and off to Italy tomorrow. Great season for our entire Sunday night team.
I'll be watching from my couch.
You got to enjoy. Thanks, one and all, and celebrate with the Seattle Seahawks. The handover, the trophy to the champs. When we come back here in Santa Clara, Seattle's moment. Sam Darnold leads them to the 16-point win over the Pats. Trophy presentation after this.
With over 500 million items on the Walmart app, you might be surprised by what you can do. I call this little routine fire and ice.
Guitars by Fender? Mom knew! Get these guys a contract!
Jeff knew. Now this girl dad's flying incredibly close to the sun.
This is great texture.
Go off, Dad.
He knew.
Patio.
She knew.
Cool outfit.
And knowing is a beautiful thing. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Heights are afraid of me. Find your fun again. Ships, am I right? Carnival is calling.
We spent the last 9 years asking for the return of the snack wrap. And we won. But should we have been asking for even more? Money Stock Wrap is here. Now we really want.
So you guys are just like State Farm, right?
We barely cover folks by the dock.
Why barely?
You get what you pay for. Our bike conference leaves out a lot.
I don't have a bike.
Can we just get some momentum on the song? Oh, I'm going. This damage seal home on this block. We won't make things right, cause finally the claim is done.
Can't I just do it in an app or call an agent?
No love. Here comes the best part. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, what the G?
Should have gone with State Farm.
Need a lift?
Yep.
Stop living on a prayer. Get State Farm.
So you're not like State Farm.
Correct.
Not at all.
They got the win.
The Seahawks are Super Bowl champions.
Now get the gear. The Seattle Seahawks have won the Super Bowl, and you can get your hands on the official trophy collection at NFLshop.com.
What a moment. 12, they're bringing the trophy home.
Including a Super Bowl t-shirt, hat, and celebration towel. They wore it on the field. Now you can wear it everywhere. Shop now and get free shipping at NFLshop.com.
Please direct your attention to the field for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Thank you, San Francisco. You've been great hosts this week, but tonight belongs to the Seahawks and the 12s. 12 is a big number tonight. It was 12 years ago tonight you won your last Super Bowl trophy. So the 12s dominate. Jody, to you and your organization, to John, to Coach, to your entire organization, these great players, congratulations on the Super Bowl win. Take it back to Seattle. You're Super Bowl champs.
Congratulations, Jody. I don't think the 12s will ever stop cheering. But when you walked up here, you said this has been a magical season. What does it mean to be taking this trophy back to the city of Seattle?
It truly has been a magical season. From the very first game to tonight here in Santa Clara. Thank you so much for hosting us. I have to thank all the 12s that are here with us. All the 12s at watch parties everywhere, and all the 12s around the world.
And Jody, I'm sure not enough great things can be said about the job of John Schneider and Mike McDonald. How would you describe how they orchestrated this season?
Right. I have to thank the organization led by John Schneider, and of course the team, the players. We love you guys. We love the legends, led by Mike McDonald.
I love it. Let's go ahead and pass the trophy back to Mike McDonald. Come on up, Coach. He wants to bring the players up with him, and that's fine. You know, Mike, what I think is crazy about this story is when I sat down with you, you said during training camp, I knew we could end up here holding this trophy. I just need to know what confidence you had in these men that are standing right here in front of you to lead you believe you'd be going home with the Lombardi Trophy.
I have 100% confidence. We got the best team. 12 is one, mob ties. We got the best fans in the world, 12s. Look how many 12s are in this stadium right now. We never wavered, man. We believed in each other. We loved each other. And now we're world champions.
I tried to do that. TV was so damn stupid.
You know, Mike,
So I just did.
just your second year as a head coach, you're calling the defensive plays, and the dark side showed up in a big way for you. How would you describe what they were able to execute on the defensive side of the ball tonight?
They just made a decision. They're going to play a certain way. They lived up to the dark side today. It's going to go down in history books. We love our players. Look, they made it happen. They made it come to life. And we won the game.
Okay, I know you don't like to talk about yourself that much, but just describe for a guy who almost walked away from coaching, who's going to be in corporate America, in his second season, you now have a Lombardi Trophy in your hand. What does this moment mean?
I believe God called me to be a coach. And I listened to him. And I thank him. We are incredibly blessed to be Seahawks, to be 12s, and now we're world champions.
Congratulations again, Coach. I want to bring up the Super Bowl MVP, Kenneth Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you know, Kenneth, this moment is funny because I heard you barely even want to break down the huddle. So now you got to talk on the microphone after winning a Super Bowl championship. But what was going through your mind and the mentality that you had to make sure that you were powering this offense throughout the game tonight?
First and foremost, I want to thank God for this, blessing to be here. Also, I want to thank my brothers. This don't happen without them. We went through a lot of adversity this season, but we came together and we stuck together. And, this is what we got.
Congratulations, Kenny.
Thank you so much.
And last but not least, I want to bring up the quarterback.
Hey, shout out to the 12s.
Shout out to the 12s. Well, last but not least, I want to bring up Sam Darnold, your Super Bowl winning quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, I think you just completed one of the greatest redemption stories we've ever seen in football. You're 15 in 8 seasons. What gave you the belief, the will, to know that you could stand up here on this stage holding this trophy?
It's easy. My teammates and my coaches, they believed in me ever since the beginning of OTA's training camp, and that was our mindset. Every single day we came to work, and hey, I got to shout out our offensive line, our tight ends, our receivers, and of course the running backs for everything that they did tonight, especially in the run game. But our defense, man, hey, 12s, make some noise for our defense.
Hey, listen, with all the ups and downs that come from a season, when you saw the confetti coming down, first thing that went through your mind?
We did it. That was it, man. It's been such a special journey with these guys. So much hard work that's been poured into this, and that's it. It was just a job well done.
Job well done, Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations, Sam Darnold, Mike McDonald, John Schneider, Jody Allen, Kenneth Walker, your Super Bowl MVP. Congratulations, 12s. Continue to celebrate this one.
I won't fix it.
Maria, thank you. You saw Cooper Kupp there. His second title, John Schneider, the GM, and the Seahawks enjoy a celebration that will go long into the night. And this has been the Bud Light Super Bowl celebration here in Santa Clara. When we come back, our coverage to the 25th Winter Olympic Games, women's downhill, and the team figure skating event. When we come back.
There's traveling, and then there's seeing the world with Platinum. There's nothing like a stay that sets the standard with the largest global hotel program. Nothing like knowing with 5 hotels and resorts, a complimentary breakfast starts your day. And you have more time to play with an extra night. Nothing like never having to rush home thanks to late checkout. And with exceptional travel benefits worldwide, there's nothing like Platinum.
They got the win.
The Seahawks are Super Bowl champions.
Now get the gear. The Seattle Seahawks have won the Super Bowl, and you can get your hands on the official trophy collection at NFLshop.com.
What a moment. 12, they're bringing the trophy home.
Including a Super Bowl t-shirt, hat, and celebration towel. They wore it on the field. Now you can wear it everywhere. Shop now and get free shipping at NFLshop.com.
I'm Keith Morrison, and this is not Dateline. This is an owl. And this is Hinkley Hills. Meet Samira Fisher, who came to the suburbs for the quiet, but didn't plan on the mystery.
There's sun in here.
Decades ago, a teenage girl vanished. Some believe the culprit is still at large.
Who's that?
The Burbs, where the secrets are as delicious as game day guacamole.
With over 500 million items on the Walmart app, you might be surprised by what you can do. I call this little routine fire and ice.
Guitars by Fender? Mom knew! Get these guys a contract!
Jeff knew. Now this girl dad's flying incredibly close to the sun.
This is great texture.
Go off, Dad.
He knew.
Patio.
She knew.
Cool outfit.
And knowing is a beautiful thing. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
This is Jess, sports reporter, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Smartly checking and savings, earning her better rewards from day one, dollar one. Proof that when we all work together, we're unstoppable. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess. And this is the power of us.
NBC Sports thanks you for watching this special presentation of the National Football League, Super Bowl 60.
We've got you covered right on feet.
Beautiful night for some football. This house is rocking.
The parade of parades.
Let's look at history. We have a great one for you on Sunday Night Football. Yes, sir. What a night. What a season. Welcome to Super Bowl Sunday. And live from New York.
I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show. So that just happened.
Unbelievable stuff.
This has become my life.
Big Ten Saturday night is back. That's what we're seeing.
Coming to you live better than any year we've ever had.
That is ridiculous. Kaboom!
Hey, we're live from Universal Studios. All of us, you're picking the winner of the voice.
Put it in everything. It's everything.
All right, here we go.
You watch The Voice live? Stay with us.
Large moment. There will be asked if you wrestle with the history. One. There's the exclamation point.
I'm just sitting here in awe.
If I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto and pick up the real victory. Savings.
Are you talking about bowling?
No, bundle, Jan. Bundle.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I can't believe we have them like this. And they're so charming and yet so aggressive at the same time.
And still somehow my parents' fence ended up making my British tea. Slowly discovered a bizarrely misaligned.
City loft to home so fast.
Doing everything so for us.
Mm.